Mr. Arun Ram, you've, of course, seen the political dynamics of Tamil Nadu for years. And now, of course, you've seen the recent spate of murders as well in the state. When you look at politicians or somebody linked to politics being murdered, and this is almost now the 7th murder that has come to the fore, do you see a pattern here? And can, the opposition parties be blamed here to say, well, the law and order is in shambles, and to call these murders political in nature?
It's a fact that the law and order situation is a matter of public concern, and it's also posing a big political challenge for MK Stalin and the DMK government. There is no doubt that the image of the government is getting scarred because of these murders. Having said that, we don't yet know how many of them are political murders. When you define a political murder, that is one party, henchman of one party killing another. We really don't know. But it's a fact that politics and crime has been interwoven in this state, as it is in many other states for decades together. It's not just under this government, but in the previous governments also. So the criminal-politician nexus continues to thrive. And it's a matter of concern that when the next assembly election is not too far away, these murders are going to be a big political issue that the government will have to face. But having said that, again, the problem is with every party. In this case, the three parties that have lost people are the Congress, the BJP and the AIADMK. But the fact that every party has criminal elements. In fact, there is a sense of gradualism in all political parties in this part of the country, as it is in the north. You grow up in a party, you need to have either organizational skills, organizing skills, oratory skills, or you need to be a goon. So this is the fact with every political party. So you graduate from criminal activities if you don't have the other two skills or other three skills, and then you grow to a leadership level when you try to erase your criminal past. That has happened in every party. Some of the leaders have been able to manage their images later, but it has become a necessary evil for every political party to cultivate, to nurture these criminal elements. So I think we need to look at extricating those roots of crime in politics before we do anything. Also, I think the government, it's high time the government dealt with this with an iron hand, showing no partiality, action against if the DMK people or anyone is close to the ruling party is also involved, they have to crack down. It's not just they should crack down on criminal elements, it also has to be seen as the crackdown is being done.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take these 2 points across to the AIADMK, the BJP. First to the AIADMK, Mr. Sathyan here. Mr. Arun Ram says that up until now at least, and this is what the DMK has maintained, as far as their investigations has not revealed the involvement of any, politicians. Of course, the ones who are murdered, they do have political links. But as far as the murderers are concerned, they don't see any political enmity here leading to the crime. So why is the AIADMK jumping the gun on that front? And also, their DMK time and again has pulled out numbers. They've said, well, you have the NCRB data which shows that under Stalin, the crimes have only, been reducing. So where does this charge of law and order completely collapsing come from?
The saying that it doesn't have any political angle or connection is the most absurd and insensitive comment. That's the best example of a knee-jerk reaction from an incompetent government. What happened to Armstrong? Just few days after Armstrong's murder, one of our party functionary in Salem was murdered in a broad daylight. The reason cited is he gave a tip to the police that one of the DMK functionary of that locality in Salem is peddling drugs. Last year, a journalist who was on a phone call with a policeman saying that there are people who are chasing him to murder him because he tipped the police on the drugs. He was murdered on a broad daylight. Every day, murder is happening on a broad daylight, which means that the organized crime network, the thugs, the goons, everybody gets a free run, and the police intelligence is remaining silent. And every trial, you name it, has one way or other has a link to DMK. Either it could be a DMK member or a person associated with DMK or somebody who is associated with the power cartels of the DMK. The 2,000 crore drug cartel lord is the NRI wing functionary of DMK. Name anything that shakes the conscience of a common man in Tamil Nadu. The names of DMK and the DMK members and DMK associates come out. Even in the case of Armstrong, one guy is said to be associated with the DMK legal wing. The weapons were hidden in the hideouts of the place where DMK members are there. Name anything. Is there a transfer? Even for 3 months ago, in Congress, district functionary in LA was murdered. Today, the inquiry is happening on a DMK functionary who is said to be closer to Appa, the speaker. He is a police transparent. Are they given the free hand to act according to the law? They are being made puppets in the hands of DMK's Stalin's regime. Are they being given the free hand? It requires a High Court judge to pass a comment to the Chief Minister seeking his attention to go visit Kalvarine Hills of the 69 people who lost their lives of the spurious liquor. Such is the plight. It's in shambles. The entire ecosystem is collapsed. And Mr. Stalin incompetence is costing big for a common man. Just 3 days ago on a broad daylight, a woman walking on isolated street in Salem, there is an attempt to murder on a broad daylight. Every day, every minute, a common man is living in fear in Tamil Nadu. Somewhere or other, there is a murder happening, and this political murder has become the new norm. In less than a month time, it is now closing to 7 or 8 murders. And how do you want to call it?
Okay, so if you're outrightly calling them political, why do you think it's on the rise?
These
political murders, why do you think they're on the rise?
Won't the police have the knowledge or know-how that a person associated with a political outfit and who is holding a responsible position, could be in district level or could be in that panchayat or in the taluk level, won't they have any prior informations? Will the intelligence not work? Will the intelligence not tip them? What's happening in the state is a colossal failure of the entire system. And political functionaries are being targeted by this organized crime network of goons, thugs and murderers who roam freely, brandishing knives and murdering a political personality.
Okay, let's get a response from the DMK.